You've got two other spelljamming ships flying black flags heading right towards you.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's super cool.
Yep.
Let's fuck them up.
Yeah.
Does Arturos know these flags?
They are pirates.
They're pirates.
You can tell they're pirates.
Hey!
I won't even make you roll for it.
Hey! Those are pirates.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so here's how this is going to work. Any of you who want to man stations on the ship, you can take up one of the guns or the ballista or or you can even take the helm if you want. You have time to run to those before combat starts.
I think I will take a ballista. I assume that
I will warn you something about the ballista.
Okay.
The ballista is a larger weapon than the swivel guns. It takes an action to aim and then an action to fire, whereas the swivel guns you can aim and fire on the same action.
I will go to the swivel guns.
Okay, so we've got Alviva on a swivel gun.
Daka daka.
More Daka, when in doubt.
It's like a big bow, right? I'm good at bows. So why would I not be good at this?
I am the ballista.
Also, Eldritch Blast goes out 120 feet, just saying.
All right, so Jill's gonna remain on deck, not taking a station. When you are hearing some noises above deck, you are feeling well enough to run up and see what's going on, and you see pirate ships incoming.
Oh boy. So Wynn sticks her head out, seeing the pirate ships. She's wearing one of her baggiest sweaters and most comfortable legging pants. Oh god, what did I miss? Ugh. And she doesn't go for either ballista or the swivel guns. She just kind of dives up on deck.
Okay.
They're pirates. What kind of long range shit do you got today?
I don't know. I got some stuff, don't worry about it.
You sure you don't want to go to a gun?
I'll go to a gun, sure. She kind of slowly ambles over towards one of the swivel guns.
Okay, so we've got Cacophony or Win on another swivel gun. Artie, what you up to?
Who's flying the ship right now?
Currently, it is Kara flying the ship.
Okay. Lachlan, you better go to that ballista.
It is actually going to be Lachlan loading the ballista and Mr. Hurst firing it. Mr. Hurst has the cannoneer feat, so he can aim and fire a ballista on the same turn.
Wait, don't we
Nice.
only have one ballista?
You have one ballista.
That
Yeah.
Alviva was going to.
No,
Now
I'm
she's
going
going
to
to
a swivel gun.
instead.
Ah, that's right.
Artie stays on deck.
Okay. And Veli is going to stay on deck and load Alviva's cannon.
I'm not flustered at all.
Don't be weird.
That's exactly what I'm saying in my brain.
Don't be weird. Don't be
Don't
weird.
be weird.
Don't be weird. Don't be weird.
Actually, I might have to switch some of the battle stations around.
What, to avoid UST?
No, actually, the captain is going to help load Wynn's swivel gun. All right, so now I'm going to move you guys onto the space map.
Smap.
It's so space.
It's so space.
There's us floating in space.
Yeah, you're just there for posterity. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
In loving memory.
You're there so I can ding you if necessary.
Fun.
None of you guys are flying the ship, so this is not particularly useful information at the moment, but the ship's flying speed is equal to 100 feet times the spell level that you spent to activate the helm. In Kara's case, its speed is going to be 200 feet. Each of these hexes is 50 feet. The Kestrel has a maneuverability of 2, which means as part of its movement, it can move up, it can change its facing up to 2 hex sides. So, the way initiative is going to work is everyone who's manning a station on the ship, you go on the ship's initiative. Everyone who is not manning a station, you roll initiative as normal.
Okay. Artie got a 21.
15?
Okay. The ship got a 3 and the Dragonfly got a 5. So, we're starting with Arturos.
How big are these hex grids?
50 feet. The Dragonflies are both 250 feet away currently.
Artie's just gonna blast one.
With the cannon arm?
With the cannon arm, he's gonna go
All right.
for the one to the Kestrel's left.
Port.
Okay. Quick note, you can target multiple components of the ship. You can target the hull, which is easier to hit but harder to damage, or you can target one of the ballistas and try to take out its weapon capability, but it is harder to hit.
How big are these ships compared to us? Like, are they completely enclosed? Are they as big as the Kestrel, smaller?
They are roughly the same length, but narrower and more delicate looking.
Okay.
Artie's gonna aim for the hull.
Alright, roll.
I rolled a 27.
27 hits, roll damage.
45 bludgeoning.
Ooh.
45. Excellent.
Amazing.
Okay, guys, that was the only one I got today, so let's hope we kick their ass real quick.
You got something else planned, or was that...
So Artie stands on the deck, fires off his cannon arm. It smashes into the dragonfly's hull, causing major damage.
Fuck yeah.
Did you
But
pick
that's all he's
up
got
like
today.
a crossbow or anything, or...
I have always had my crossbow.
Right. Cool.
Do you think water will help in this situation?
No. We're in space, it'll either flood us, or it'll just sort of float uselessly around outside the envelope.
Maybe it'll confuse them.
Well, I'm confused.
Alright, Arturos, is that it?
Hold on. Let me see if I have anything. They're gonna be rolling to hit the ship, right?
For the most part, yeah. Although considering they're pirates, crew strikes are a distinct possibility if they want to take the ship itself.
Can I do distracting strike then? When you hit a creature, you can expend one superiority die to distract the creature. Like, if they're not hitting me, the next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than you has advantage if the attack is made before the start of your next turn.
I would say if you had aimed for the gunner, that would be a distinct possibility, but you hit the ship's hull.
Alright. Well then, I'm good.
I mean, it was a stellar start. You put
It was a good start. You did a lot of damage to that one
Yeah.
ship.
Yeah. That's the end of Artie's turn.
Alright, up next is Jilliana.
While being, like, out of range of almost everything that I can do, okay, so if I want to cast, like, oh, speaking of which, I did add, like, the Tasha stuff to my spell list and got rid of the Unearthed Arcana stuff.
Cool.
So if I cast Aura Vitality, is that something where we can just sort of blanket assume it's taking up, like, I don't know, everybody that's not manning something?
What's the radius on Aura Vitality?
30 feet from me.
30 feet from you. If you stand in the middle of the ship, there's a solid chance that you can encompass everybody on the deck right now.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that, just to get that put up.
good vibes.
And
Good vibes. What's the vibes on Aura Vitality?
Aura Vitality means that I can use a bonus action to cause one creature in the aura to regain 2d6 on my turn.
Cool.
So that's mostly just a little insurance. So I'm basically just going to position myself to catch as many people as I can in that, and then just cast it.
Cool. So, yeah, I will say everyone on deck falls under Aura Vitality for the sake of easiness. If someone had been standing on, like, the very front or the very back of the ship, maybe that might not fall into it, but everyone definitely at the gunnery stations is fine.
Okay.
All right, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, it is now our Dragonfly's turn. The good news is that these guys only spent a first level spell to get their helms activated, so they can only move 100 feet. So they are going to mosey closer. And then the first Dragonfly is going to fire a ballista attack at the hull of the ship. That is a 19 that is going to hit. And that is 20 piercing damage to the hull of the Kestrel.
Not cool.
How much HP does our ship even have?
Well, you got a reinforced hull. It has 200 hit points for its hull.
Okay.
So, and then Dragonfly 2 is also going to fire its ballista. Oh god, it's a dirty 20, thank god. Okay. I was worried
That's
there for a
right.
second. I
Just
was like, we
blow
can't
up-
have crew casualties already!
Blow up your whole fucking ship, why don't you?
Destroy the whole fucking ship. Oh, and it just makes it over the damage threshold for the Kestrel. So the Kestrel takes another 16 piercing damage. And that is the Dragonfly's turn.
Damage threshold.
Up next is the Kestrel. So everyone is crewing a station. You can fire your weapons. Roll 20 in your journals. You should have a swivel gun or a ballista, so anyone firing a swivel gun can do so now.
Oh.
The Dragonflies are currently 200 feet away. Although, as it is now the Kestrel's turn, you're going to fire first, but the captain is yelling, "Bear starboard! Don't let them flank us!" And Kara is taking that to heart.
Cannonball. No. 22.
Which one are you firing at?
Well, right now, since the way we're facing, I'm probably facing the uninjured one, so drop that one.
Okay. Aiming at the hull or the gunner?
Let's say gunner, because we haven't done that yet.
All right, cool. 22 hits the gunner. Roll your damage.
18.
Beautiful. You don't quite take out the ballista, but you see that weapons station up on top of the dragonfly take a severe hit.
Excellent.
Awesome. I'm on the other side, so I'll take a shot at the injured dragonfly.
The swivel guns, as noted by the name, they can fire at 360 degrees. The ballista can only fire 90 degrees in either direction, but the swivel guns can fire in any direction. Although, don't try not to point directly behind you, because Wynn's standing there.
But I'd appreciate that, Aviva.
Alright, I will go for the hull of the injured dragonfly and try and just take it out. So that is only a 13 to hit.
13 will hit the hull. It is very easy to hit on account of it's very big.
Okay. And do I just click it again for damage?
Click the name.
Oh, 26 bludgeoning.
26 bludgeoning damage to the injured dragonfly. Oh, this thing is looking in bad shape. Okay, and now Kara is going to move the ship. She rotates it 2 hex sides to the left, 2 hex sides to port, which means it's now pointing starboard, and it is going to move 200 feet. Okay, and we are back up to Arturos' turn.
All right. Well, I was going to try to hit the injured dragonfly, but we're too far away now. So instead, Arturos is going to aim for the one we haven't hit yet. Aim for the weaponry.
Okay.
With his crossbow.
What's the range on your crossbow?
350?
What's the minimum range increment?
Oh, 80.
80? Okay, so this is going to be a disadvantage because it's so far away.
Balls. Disadvantage, so roll again and see which one goes fast.
Which one's lower, yeah.
Alright.
I believe in you, Artie.
Alright, 17?
17 will hit the gunner.
Alrighty. 6 piercing. And then, again, disadvantage, 20.
Dirty 20 does hit the ballista still.
8 piercing. And he's gonna use his action surge to hit 2 more times.
Neat.
Fighters. Good.
11 and 9.
11 and 9 for the hits?
Yeah.
Neither of those hits.
Darn.
Oh.
They dodged it.
You can use your distracting strike now if you want, because you were aiming for the weapons station.
Alright, I'm gonna use the distracting strike. So if anyone else hits it, then we add the 1d8.
Juliana, you are up. The dragonfly is 250 feet away.
Okay, not much I have that can do that, but I do have Ice Storm, and that's 300 feet. So, okay, wasn't really planning on pulling out that particular fucking gun, but yeah, alright.
Do it.
So, Jill's like, okay, worked on the squid, let's see if this works at further range. So, I'm gonna summon Space at it again.
Cool.
Just some little comets. So that is a 20-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder are centered on a point within range, and every creature in the cylinder has to make a dex saving throw, and I'm pretty much just going to make that, like, encompass as much of the dragonfly as I can, preferably, like, the gunners or anybody else that I can see that's, like, somewhat exposed. But
What's the radius on it?
It is, I believe it's 20-foot radius, 40-foot high.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, you could probably hit, like, the major, like, most of the length of this ship is not, like, navigable space, so if you aim for the cockpit of this ship, you're gonna be able to encompass the entire thing.
Yeah, and I mean, these are just basically comet chunks and shit. I want to actually hit the hull and crap.
It's like a Final Fantasy summon here.
Yeah, okay,
All right.
So that's dex saving throws for whatever can make dex saving throws.
The ship can make a dex saving throw, and to save my sanity, it's gonna be just the ship. It got a 6.
Yeah. Alright, then that is 9 bludgeoning damage and 19 cold damage.
Ah!
On the 2d8, I rolled an 8 and a 1. The high and the low here.
It was the best of times.
It was the blurst of times.
Okay, and because it is a area of effect, you are also doing that damage to the ballista. So it was how much?
9 bludgeoning, 19 cold.
Well, that takes the ballista down to -10 hit points, so that weapon station is destroyed.
Neato. Juliana basically just yells at it from, 300 feet away. Fucking pirates!
It is now the dragonfly's turn. The dragonfly to port is going to turn tail and run away.
Good. Correct.
Because it is severely damaged. And also, the dragonfly directly in front of you is also not particularly happy about this current state of affairs, and is also going to try and run away. And it is now the Kestrel's turn. If you really hate these pirates, you can still try to attack them.
Is the captain telling us to keep attacking?
Yeah, that's up to Bondar.
Yeah, the captain's saying, let him run!
Uh-huh.
However, whether you follow that order is up to you.
I follow.
Yeah, I'm not quite that bloodthirsty. Not quite.
I mean, I'm pissed off, but they also haven't done too much to us, so...
I just woke up from a sick nap, man.
Alright, although it occurs to me that Mr. Hurst did not get to fire his ballista last round because I forgot, so we're gonna retcon that happened now.
Okay.
16 piercing.
It just means extra damage they have to repair. So now they have to pay more money.
Now they have to pay more money. So you guys watch from the deck of the Kestrel as these two pirate ships, which obviously were not in this for the long haul. They were hoping for a quick cash grab, and that did not happen, so they very rapidly fly away.
High fives all around.
And congratulations, guys, you solved my ship combat puzzle.
Yay!
Hooray!
Dun da 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 da.
Does the Kestrel level up?
The Kestrel does not level up, but you guys do get experience, which I am going to parcel out to on my little automated app right now.
Yay! I mean, that was badass, Artie. Your cannon arm did way more damage than our actual ship-to-ship combat weapons.
Yeah, too bad it only does it once a day.
Yeah, but I mean, you made it count.
Do you think if I find an artificer, they can make it twice a day?
I don't know. I mean, maybe if you're more polite to that artificer than you were to the artificer that we
That
kind
we
of
knew.
I was
introduced you
not
to.
unpolite.
You were very
you're
impolite.
Kind of impolite.
Yeah, you were impolite, dear.
Yeah.
That was not impolite.
I mean, it was perhaps
Standoffish.
not impolite if you were a king, which you are, but you try not to say that you're a king because then you'll get assassinated. But it was impolite if you're a fellow person.
What? Looking for a better bargain?
Yes.
Like being...
Yes.
Oh, no
Yes.
thanks,
Yes.
not right now. Let me go look somewhere else. That's
Yes.
impolite.
Well, it is when she's the only shop in town.
How
Yes.
am I supposed to know that?
We told you.
We told you this,
We
yes.
definitely told you. We asked you before we walked in the shop to be nice.
I was nice.
You guys are having this argument up on the deck while the rest of the crew is just kind of staring at you.
Juliana just sort of like blinks and then just sort of waves her hand and dispels the ice storm up ahead.
See, I was thinking you replace your other arm with also a cannon arm.
2 cannon arms.
Okay,
Two cannon
that
arms.
could be badass.
I feel like I've seen a picture that something looks like that before.
By the way, Win, how you feeling? You're like actually up. You have not been like super cognizant the last, I don't know, week.
I feel a little congested and like I have feathers in my throat.
Yeah, I mean, like I did try to like. You didn't really respond super well when we tried talking to you before, but we think you caught a touch the Doar.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah.
You have been snoring in that way that is, like, very congested. I'm not going to complain because I feel bad for you, but also, oh my god.
Yeah, it's like my snoring, but
Sorry.
like way more from the throat.
Well, I feel better now, and hopefully I can have a couple cups of tea, and I'll feel way better.
Yeah. Okay, so...
I could sleep for at least 35 years, though, I feel.
Hard same. All the time, hard same. So, pirates.
Pirates?
That's cool.
Yep. Pirates.
Yeah, the captain speaks up and says, "Yeah, this is a sphere of heavy trade. There's going to be pirates."
Cool.
I think I've been here before.
Yeah? How did it go, Artie?
Oh, it was a great party.
Did you get ditched here before?
You know what? Maybe.
Should we, plug the holes that did get in our ship? Should we just go, nail a piece of wood to the hull?
Veli is already doing that because that is Veli's job.
Okay. Don't want, our air to leak out.
That's not really, it's fine.
That's not how Spelljammer works, because Spelljammer is very stupid.
Yeah. Alexi understands this. Does Alviva?
No.
Maybe not.
Magic.
Alright, so the captain motions for everybody to stand down. Veli and Lachlan start repairing what damage there was to the ship. And it is 3 days from the edge of the sphere to the planet of Biancarda. So you guys get long rests, and anything you want to take care of before you arrive at the planet, you can do that.
We are actually going to take care of a book club while our characters are en route to Biancarda, folks. So we're going to talk about some horny shit, and we'll see on the other side, I guess.
Hold on to your butts.
My butt is held.
Okay, so we've come out on the other... No, not saying that. Okay, so book club's over now. We're all very concerned about the word tangerines. Definitely listen to that
later on if you would like.
Belly can make fruit.
Theoretically.
Maybe?
They don't know.
And it's not tangerines. It's a mystery.
Alright, is there anything else you guys want to do before you arrive at the planet?
Should we summarize what we're doing here?
Yeah, we should probably go ahead and make a game plan. Okay, so we know that we are trying to track down Natalia Cervantes of the Cervantes Trading Group. That was Navarro's contact.
Mm-hmm.
If she's the last of the Cervantes family, probably not. We're probably going to have to ask around a little to actually track her down, and then we need to figure out how to be like, hi, we never actually met Captain Navarro's, but trust us, though.
Yeah.
Also, people keep talking about trade here. I do want to do some shopping.
All right.
I do need to buy some midwinter Birthenox presents.
Oh,
sounds
right.
good. I'm out of money, so I will just window shop with you.
We also do need to go to a library because I need to return some books. And she looked pointedly at Alviva, and so do you.
Yes, it's fine. I'm ready to return it. We have the same goal.
You're all done?
I'm all done.
You're all done? You're good.
I'm good. I'm great. Mm-hmm. I'm fantastic.
And what's your plan?
Give the book back.
You found the book?
Found the book.
Mm-hmm.
What if you chuck the book in an open window?
No.
What if they have a drop-off?
That's the best option.
Like a window drop, and you just have to open the slot and you put it in.
Uh-huh.
What if you just take it in with your books, Jill?
I'm not being party to your crimes against libraries, Alviva.
What if I just walk in and put it on the desk and say, there's your book, thank you, and walk right out again really fast?
So if you say thank you, then you admit to having stolen it.
Put the mask on. Put the mask on.
What mask?
A mask. You want to borrow my goggles?
I have a disguise kit.
That might be a good idea. But, well, it's like, thank you for loaning me this book. Here you go. Goodbye. And then I'll teleport away.
No. I just got a library card for a library that spans the entire material plane. You are not taking this from me.
You don't have to have anything to do with it. I'll do it
by myself. You don't have to go with
Alviva. We live on
Alviva.
the same ship. They'll make some connections.
No, I'll be in disguise.
They don't know what Alviva looks like.
I'll say, sorry, I have a meeting.
You're not Alviva's mom.
Aren't I?
Don't introduce more parental confusion, man. For all I know now, my mom is a space wizard. I don't know. You're not my mom, right? You have to tell me.
It's entrapment.
I'm
Alviva, roll an insight check.
Juliana just pinches the bridge between her thumb and forefinger.
Is this going to be the fact we're not the same species? It's 12.
12? Fuck it, Jill might be your mom.
Anything is possible these days.
Space is
Alviva,
already so goddamn weird.
How old are you again? What's your best guess?
Youngish.
Give me a number, honey.
Maybe 20 by now?
Okay.
Maybe?
I could be your mother.
I'm gonna be 24 next month, Alviva. I'm not your mom.
Okay.
Alviva, I'm your mother.
I just put my head in my hands, like, what?
When you're gay,
There's magic, darling.
You can't be my mom.
Why not?
I don't think that could be true.
Why not?
'Cause you're hot, and that makes it weird.
All right, so we're gonna bring this scene to a close for the sake of my own sanity. So, is that all you guys wanted to do before you arrive at the planet? You got your game plan?
Just confuse me about who's my mom. I refuse to believe it.
I do wonder, do you want me to be Cacophony or Win?
I think that's kind of up to you.
That's a personal choice.
I mean, well, we don't really know what we're going in for. Hypothetically, first day, we're probably just going to be asking around and looking for, trying to arrange a meeting with the Cervantes lady.
Yes.
Which I can, take conversational point on that, but we also don't really know what we're getting into.
Yeah.
Can you go into one of those public sending booths and do a real fast spin and then come out and you are Cacophony?
Absolutely. Though I don't like doing that because then people kind of can suspect things a little easier.
I would say Cacophony's skill set is a bit more versatile than Win's.
I agree with this.
So I would say let's go Cacophony and see what we can arrange. And if we need something that's a bit more, subterfuge or information hunting or something, then Win might be a better option. But I'd say let's start with Cacophony.
Sounds good.
Cacophony can be distracting while I drop off my book, and then no one will remember me.
I can be distracting.
No, please, neither of
The
you
more
be.
distractions, the better.
No, I don't. Please don't wreck a library.
No one said anything about wrecking.
I'm saying Arturos can cause specific types of distractions, and one of them involves a cannon on his arm.
Yes, and the other one involves me taking off my pants.
Please don't do that either.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Well, there's probably laws against...
Why not?
Okay, well, first off, he could probably get arrested for flashing people in the middle of a crowded area.
You don't know what's underneath these.
Right, so let's just assume that public nudity is at least somewhat frowned upon.
Why?
Because I don't want to see Arturos' wing wong.
No one said anything about my wing wong. You said something about my wing wong.
What
you did say wing wong.
You said wing wong.
High five.
Bye-bye. You know what? Juliana just throws up her hands and leaves the room.
All right, game plan in place. Somewhat.
Such as it is.
Such as it is.
All right, I walk in with the book. You drop trousers. Plan made.
So, the Kestrel approaches the planet of Biancarda. You notice that, like many of the worlds you've been to, it is spherical, appears to be made largely of earth and rock. Lots and lots of water on the surface, slightly more than you saw on the surface of Easheim. What continents there are small and scattered. There's not any very large land masses here. Something you do notice that isn't the case with a lot of the other planets you've seen is that most of the planets you've seen are a planet orbiting a sun. This is a planet orbited by a sun. A very small sun, as well as a moon.
It's not heliocentric?
No, it's geocentric.
Huh. That's weird. Are they so they're very small?
Yeah, they're quite small. I mean, the moon is about the same size as you've seen before, but the sun is about the size of the moon.
So wait, what's in the middle? Is Biancarda in the middle of the sphere?
Biancarda's in the middle of the sphere.
Oh, that's deeply weird.
And as you get closer to the planet, any of you who are on the top deck, start to see, it starts with dozens and then increases to hundreds of ships in orbit around the planet, coming and going constantly.
Wow.
There are so many other ships here, but the most notable of these that you see is a easily 300 foot. This thing is 3 times the size of the Kestrel. It has a vaguely butterfly-like shape and appears not to have been built, but grown out of some kind of plant, and has a flattened surface on the top that you see lots of tinier ships of similar design, sort of that sort of butterfly grown but not built design. And you see along the side, there is the name ENV Serengar.
That looks cool. Oh, look at that one. It looks like a duck.
What's with the giant like plant butterfly?
Yeah.
Kara, who's up on deck, looks over and goes, "Oh shit. That's one of the armadas. That's an elf ship. They don't have that many of those left."
Oh, that's an elf ship?
Yeah, that's the armadas don't usually get trotted out for. They usually reserve those for like transporting admirals around these days.
So there's an admiral on Biancarda.
Yeah, looks like.
Dramatically, the door to Elviva and Wynn's room flings open, and Cacophony strides out.
Excellent.
Her hair is a bright neon pink. Actually, no, it's pastel pink. Sorry, I lied. It's a bright pastel pink. And she's wearing a very poofy skirt with high white stockings with little ribbons tied around the top that go up above her knees. And the top of the skirt goes into a dress that matches it, and it goes down into like sleeves that are white fishnet with like little poofies ends around the elbows, and she's wearing high lace gloves.
Are you some kind of fucking rocker? What's happening here? Oh no. Oh, I don't like the title of this link. That is, I suppose that would be a sexy duchess.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
That is...
Do you have the beauty mark and everything?
Absolutely.
That is a dress. Sort of.
Don't worry, everybody. Hello, here I am.
Hi, Cacophony. It's been a bit.
It has been a bit, hasn't it? It's been delightful, though. It's such a lovely day, and I love this place, and that ship is gorgeous.
Oh, you're in a fun season today, aren't you?
I'm in love with everything, dear.
Your hair
boy.
looks like I could eat it.
It's very pretty, isn't it? Do you want to touch it? It's very soft.
Oh my god,
I would
it's
like
so
to touch
soft.
She actually actively takes a hold of her skirt and then curtsies and lowers her head so that her head is within touching range for you shorter people.
Huh. Oh, that is soft.
I told you, it's delightful, really. Her eyes, notably, are a very sparkly purple.
Secret princess.
Secret princess?
Yeah, secret princesses in the books always have, like, purple eyes.
My father did always call me his princess when I was a baby.
So did mine.
There we go.
You're a prince, though.
Yes, but there were so many sisters that he just kind of rolled the dice.
I mean, you have, 7 sisters? I mean...
7.
How many?
Oh, way more than 7.
So the odds were in his favor, you're saying?
Yeah, no, I'm the only boy.
I have been called every single name of everyone in my family, so I think we both understand each other here.
I was just always called Juliana.
Sometimes when Mom was upset, she would just have to kind of go through the list, you know? Until she got to the right one.
Whichever one you are.
The ship starts to descend towards the atmosphere.
So
I'm putting it into this, I'm sorry.
When did you, Cacophony, did you get anything else out of the, out of the notes?
Not yet.
Okay. So we just know that we're looking for Cervantes Trading Company, probably.
Poof, Cacophony says, and wiggles her hand in the air and, flower petals start raining down next to her. Beautiful.
Okay. Great.
Can I describe this city now?
Oh,
yes,
please
we
tell
can
us about the
descend
city.
into the city now.
Are you
Please.
done? So you start to descend towards a city on a fairly large landmass near the equator. Now, Stormhaven had about 5,000 people in it, and that was just about the largest settlement any of you guys had ever seen. Until you got to Port Meridian, which was about 6 times that size. And you were like, okay, this is surely the largest amount of people that can live in the same space together. This city is 30 times the size of Stormhaven.
I love this place!
It is gigantic. It is sprawling. It does not appear to have any kind of grid system whatsoever. It just appeared to have been settled on the coast, and then they just kept making more of it.
This feels like home.
Oh, this is going to be impossible to navigate.
Yeah.
I feel aggravated already. I need to, go sit in a corner.
Along the southern edge of the city, as you're approaching, you can see what appears to be a gigantic red brick fortress. And you guys are headed towards the docks, which are pretty adjacent near to that. You approach the docks, and it's clear that at one point this was supposed to be just, the seafaring dock of the city. Just a lot of ports for boats. And then spaceships started showing up, and they started floating platforms out onto the water, and then they ran out of space for that, so they just started building, stacking them on top of each other at that point. This is for lack of a better word, this is a cacophony of ships here, coming and going constantly. It is about mid-afternoon.
Are we gonna hit a ship?
The Kestrel docks. Mr. Hurst takes care of the necessary paperwork, and you guys are free to head into the city.
So where are we? What is the city called?
Captain looks over and says, this is Senagora. This is the main spaceport on Biancarda.
Let's go, everybody! And Cacophony starts bounding down the stairs with her in her bouncy, very high heels.
Jilliana is taking in the high density of people and noise and is basically just taking in several deep breaths.
Yeah, this is quite possibly the most people you've seen in one place in your entire life.
Arturos runs down the ramp. Civilization!
Yeah, Arturos, this is not a big deal for you. Hell, you've been in cities bigger than this.
You should see my home.
How noisy is it here?
Incredibly noisy.
Yeah.
I love this place!
There's kind of a smell. You're not quite sure what it is, but it's potent.
Bobbies.
Do you think we can just let them deal with it, Jill? Can we? I don't want to.
I know. Come on, let's hold hands.
Okay.
Okay, so, I guess our first step is... What's the most likely... Where's the best place to, actually ask around to find somebody?
Markets.
Yeah.
But it'll be so crowded.
There'll be so much stuff.
Artie wades into the fray.
Oh!
Cacophony immediately follows after him, bounding.
We've lost them immediately.
Okay. Can you have breadsticks start keeping an eye on them from the sky?
I guess even the sky is busy here.
I know.
I'll ask Breadsticks to maybe just, sit on Artie's shoulder.
Yeah, because you can sort of see out of her eyes sometimes, right? That's not terrifying.
Alviva, roll a perception check.
Sure. And yeah, I can see out of her eyes as long as we're close enough.
Okay.
Perception is a number equal to 10.
10? Okay, you look around for a bit and you're like, hang on a second, where's Breadsticks? And you finally manage to spot her. She is currently squaring off against a bird that, it looks like a seagull, but it's slightly larger, about a foot tall, and it is bright pink. And this thing has its wings partially open, is flapping them at Breadsticks, and Breadsticks has her back arched and is hissing at this thing with her wings out. And it appears that there is a piece of fried potato on the ground between them.
Yes, that is exactly what I was imagining, a fry.
Oh, I'm so proud. And I'm basically just like, Jill, wait.
What?
Look.
No, oh my
Listen,
god.
She's got to sort it out on her own. I can't, she's got to work it out. I can't intervene.
Now, is this like a big seagull or a small seagull?
Super big. It sounded like.
It's big.
No, I mean, when you say it's bigger than a seagull, are you talking about, one of the small seagulls that you get at, lakes and stuff, at, the Great Lakes, or, a big seagull that you get by the ocean?
This is a big fucking harbor seagull that eats nothing but garbage and has gotten incredibly fat. It's even bigger than that.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's, easily Canada Goose-sized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but seagull shaped and pink.
It's probably like inbred, so it's got just bulging eyes and a terrible beak.
It's like an even worse, more dangerous, trashy flamingo.
Yeah.
And as you look around, you're seeing a lot more of these like seagull-like birds, and they are a riot of color. There's one that's bright green, there's one that's blue, there's one that's red.
Used in like a 10-minute span.
These are like Technicolor seagulls. Breadsticks hisses even louder, flaps her wings towards the seagull and lunges at it. The seagull backs away, and Breadsticks manages to snatch up and eat the piece of fried potato.
Yes!
She then flaps her way back to you, looking pleased with herself.
Oh my god, that's my girl!
Okay, great. We probably already lost them.
I give Breadsticks jowl scritches.
Breadsticks purrs happily. Gem Jammer is performed by Alexi Peppers, Annie Creighton, Kit Walker, Mackenzie Weaver, and Rio, and is edited by Jake Mason. Our character designs are by Rio, who you can find at vriosart on Twitter, and our cover art is by Canary Witch, who you can find at doodlesfromthebird.tumblr.com. Our opening and closing music is by Reckoning Storm AudioWorks. For more episodes of this show and our other shows, as well as news, check out our website at crookedrussiancamp.horse.
I did have the big lizards written down. Don't worry.
Wait,
that was important enough.
Big lizards? I don't remember this.
Okay. So, on our last exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Zed, please.
No, I refuse. That's not a real show.
3 out of 5 podcasters are American, so Z.
3 out of 5 podcasters are wrong.